because we used to get down back in the day. All right. Welcome everybody to season 3, episode 10 of The Movement.
The Movement.
Hey. MashaAllah alaikum, MashaAllah. Anyways, listen, this is season 3, episode 10 of The Movement podcast. Looking forward to this show today. I'm actually really am looking forward to this show today because I finally, alhamdulillah, I want to thank Allah for these kind of moments. When I had the vision of having the Movement podcast, my goal was to always bring in the younger generation into the studio and speak to them. And I get the opportunity to have Zach and Zach's friends in the building today. They do not know what they got themselves into, but inshallah, and all jokes aside, it's going to be a beneficial conversation, inshallah, for those that are here and for the people that are at home, maybe that are not here today, but that will get a chance to watch. Like I said, season 3, episode 10 of the Movement podcast. We got a full house today. Yusuf is in the back doing the 1s and 2s. Ramsey's behind him to make sure if Yusuf needs any relief work, he's ready to go ahead and jump in. So give yourselves both a round of applause. Shout out to Yusuf and Ramsey. And then to the right of me, you got Zach Dabba, aka Big General. Hey, look at that. They're all chazing. They started clapping with their real hands. But we got the audience clapping for y'all. Zach, Big General, he's in the building today. We're gonna figure out where did the Big General originate from. Maybe today, maybe his friends can give us that answer. Then you got Abdulrahman. He's in the building today. Looking forward to hearing what Abdulrahman Wasel has to say. Should be fun. Mohammad to the right of me. I know Mohammad, his brother Ahmad, always been a long life friend of mine for a while now. We've been competitors in sports, and shout out to Ahmad Qaid, one of the best athletes that I know. Too bad it didn't run in the family, but with that, no, I'm just joking. Shout out to Mohammad. Appreciate Mo. Of course, you got myself, Omar T. And then to the left of me, we got Abdulrahman as well. Are y'all in 11th grade or no? I know you're in 10th. Y'all 11th?
Yeah.
11th grade?
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to Abdulrahman. He's here as well. Hamtramck High School, everyone?
Yeah.
All right. And then we got Mo Ali. I know Mo Ali before Mo Ali introduced himself, and it's because teachers were telling me about Mo Ali. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but we're going to find out today, inshallah. Shout out to Mo Ali. What are you about to say?
Should be a good thing.
It should be a good thing. All right. So shout out to Mo Ali. Looking forward to the show today. First of all, before we continue on, if you're watching at home, first of all, hit that like button. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials. You have YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok under Oz Media. You can listen to our shows later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. If you want to call in, I know some of the friends are probably watching. You're not here, but you can still be here by calling in. The number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. Be sure to call in. Shout out to our sponsors. We got to give a shout out to the sponsors, of course. We got Qahwah House. We had Ibrahim, the owner of Qahwah House, on the show this past Wednesday. You got the Balkan House, Juice Box, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, and Hanley International Academy. And let's not forget Sid Bees. So, Yusuf, we're going to start off with the place that got the best honey around in the world, which is Sidr Bees. Shout out to Osama and everybody over there. After this ad, we're going to officially get the show on the road. So, shout out to Sidr Bees.
All right, Yusuf, it looks like we have a little dilemma in our hands. We have this deliciously smelling sabaya right in front of us, but it looks like we're missing one important thing.
Yeah, it looks like we're missing some asal, some honey.
And you know where the best place to go to for honey? That is Sidr Bees. Sidr Bees is a remarkable company that stands at the forefront of the honey industry. With an unwavering commitment to quality, being authentic, and sustainability, Sid Bees has carved its name as a trusted provider of premium honey products. The company's dedication to preserving the purity of honey is evident in every jar they produce. Sid Bees sets a standard that goes beyond taste. It's a brand that captures nature's essence and brings it to the discerning consumers who appreciate the true goodness that honey offers. Sid Bees is not just a honey company, it's a testament to the beauty of nature and the passion to deliver excellence in every drop.
All right, we're officially back now, ready to get this show on the road. Listen, Mohammed Kaid has been bothering me. He's been like, Omar, please let me start it off with this conversation. So I was like, all right, Mo, I'm going to let you go ahead and start us off. I just want to check in with you, Mo. How you been? How are you? Can you let them know who you are? Like what grade you're in and what do you like to do for fun, Mo Kaid?
My name is Mohammed Kaid. Right, I go to Hamtramck High School. I'm a sophomore. I like to play basketball, bust Zach's,
Bust Zach in basketball on a daily basis.
Daily basis.
That's what he does
So that-
for a living. All right. To the right of him, we got Abdulrahman Wasel. Shout out to Abdulrahman. Very inspirational. Very inspirational. Abdulrahman, what you got for us, man?
No, my name's Abdulrahman Wasel.
Mother. Go ahead, Abdulrahman. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
No, my name's Abdulrahman Wasel. No, I like playing basketball.
Y'all ready to go start this? Listen, see what I'm saying? We're here to have conversations. His name is Abdulrahman Wasel. He likes to play basketball. What else you got for us, Abdulrahman?
I go to Hamtramck High School.
Bro, you can't copy
He's
what I'm
already
saying.
laughing. Go ahead. You go to Trevor
Oh,
High
yeah,
School.
make me laugh.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. It's
Take it
okay.
serious.
It's okay.
Let's restart. That's
All right. Abdulrahman Wasel.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, what school you go to, what grade, and what you like to do for fun.
My name is Abdulrahman Wasel. I go to Hamtramck High School. I love playing basketball and hanging out with my friends.
There you go. Shout out to Abdulrahman. I mean, we all know Zach. Shout out to Zach Dabbit. You know, how you been, Zach? Everything good? Make sure you're talking to the mic and grab the mic. You know, what's new with Zach's world? Anything new since last week?
Nothing much, but I don't know why he lying, talking about he beat me. I don't think he beat me in less 6 months.
You talking about Mohammed?
Yeah. I don't think our record right now is like probably 30-2.
Against him?
Yeah.
30-2.
Yeah.
Well, we know what y'all record are together. You know, ever since that summer league basketball, you know.
No, but the problem is me and Mohammed Kaid, we usually don't lose. I feel like at Keyworth, our record, we never lost. Against whoever it was. But
Yeah.
that one day was bad.
Yeah. All right, let's move it over here to the left. All right, we got Abdulrahman in the building. Billy Bucket said all bodied, by the way. He just want to let y'all know that he's an older gentleman. He was actually the MVP of the charity game last year, and he's just letting you guys know that he would body each and every one of you one by one if he had to. All right, but with that said, Abdulrahman, what's up with you? Talk to us. Let us know. Grade. What do you like to do for fun as well?
So I'll go to Hamtramck High School. I'm in 11th grade. Just like chilling with my friends. I work at the same time.
Where do you work at?
Yemen Cafe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel like I have seen you, man, then a few times, huh?
Yeah.
How you been, man? Everything good?
Alhamdulillah, man.
If you had to pick between Yemen Cafe and Sheba, which one would you pick?
Probably Yemen Cafe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a big Sheba fan back then, but, I'm starting to like to go to a couple different ones, too. But shout out to Yemen Cafe. Shout out to Sheba. Definitely represent Hamtramck and the Yemeni community over there. A lot of people go to those restaurants after those soccer games, and they love it. A lot of people love those Yemeni restaurants, because, the food is very authentic and it's fresh.
Yeah.
They love lamb. Everybody loves lamb. You know what I'm saying?
Lamb Hanid is fire.
Yeah, factual. All right. And then we got Mo Ali, the famous Mo Ali in the building. What's going on, Mo? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do for fun, Mo?
Nothing much. I like to hoop. I'll probably beat everybody in here at least a couple times.
If you were a player, do you know basketball players or no? Like, how do you know a lot of them or no?
I know good amount.
Enough. All right. So if you were to compare yourself to an actual NBA player, who would you compare yourself to?
I'm like Giannis.
That boy said Giannis, or he said Thanos, his brother, that one that sits on the bench at the end of the bench. The hype man that just waves the towel whenever his brother does good. Huh? Thanos on Zukupo. All right, that boy said Giannis. All right, respect that. Abdulrahman goes to Horizon. Is there somebody? Somebody said that. I just want to say that in the comment section. I don't know which Abdulrahman they're referring to. His name is David. You got Asim Wahib said Abdulrahman Alhalemi goes to Horizon, and then you got Ali Nagy said Mo Ali top 5 worst players I know, and awesome. They're all laughing. So right now y'all boys are tuned in. I hope you guys listen. We're gonna laugh, but there is some stuff that we need to discuss, and of course today's topic is about having your closest friends, your friend circle. The importance of the people that you choose to hang out with. I don't know if you guys actually know it, but believe it or not, there's even some Islamic perspective when it comes down to the people that you hang out with. And I know we don't want to just make this an Islamic show, obviously, but there's going to be some Islamic, things going to be popping in every now and then. So with that said, let's start off with the first question, which is very simple. And we can start off with you, Mo Ali. We're going to start off from left to right, because Mo Ali looked like he was the most confident one coming in here, by the way, today. So shout out to Mo. How did y'all meet your closest friends, and what brought you guys together? So I guess, how did y'all meet, and what made y'all like, all right, we're gonna hang out with each other. This is the group that I want to hang out with.
We didn't all really meet at one time.
Yeah.
It was more like with Zach and Abdulrahman. I went to middle school with them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun stories, funny stories. But
Hanley?
Yeah, Hanley.
He went there for 1 year.
2.
Was I there?
Yeah, 5th grade.
No, you weren't there for 5th grade. He came back 6th. He left 5th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
By the way, Miss Kelly class, I feel like is one of the top 5 best classes ever of all time.
100%.
We would stack that class,
Hanley?
Yeah.
we basically ran that class.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Me and Zach.
Definitely.
They ran their 3rd grade classroom, is what they're saying. Was it 3rd grade? What grade?
5th grade.
5th. Oh, 5th. Yeah, I mean, she jumped from 5th, 3rd. Now I think she's an encore teacher now, Miss Kelly. But go ahead, continue on what you were saying.
But we all met, but the reason for me, like, wanting to, like...
Have these guys in your circle? Why is that?
It all came down, like, they just... It was like, like, I could trust these people, Like,
Yeah.
the vibe they give is like,
Yeah, for sure. Going to you now, Abdulrahman, how did you guys meet, and what made you be like, yo, these are the people I want to hang out with?
So I met Zach right here at preschool. He was like my first friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Bridge Academy?
Yeah, Bridge Academy East.
Nice.
And then Mohammad Ali and Mohammad Ali, I met them like 2 years ago. And Abdulrahman, I met him at like 1st grade. And really it was just like, it was like an insta, you know what I mean? Like, oh, these guys, the people you trust and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just started hanging out. And, we got
Did you regret meeting Abdulrahman or no?
a little bit.
Okay. Just want to make sure we put that out there and make it clear, because I don't know. I'm still trying to I'm just trying to figure it out. Kaid, how did you guys all get together? Was it sports? Like, how did you meet with everybody?
Oh, Ali caught him at Keyworth, hoping by himself. He told me he wants to 1v1 me. You feel me? 12 old him real fast.
that never happened.
Got to know him. And then Zach, met him at y'all hoop runs at Hanley.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's how you met him?
Yeah.
Really? That's funny.
Abdulrahman Wasel, met him at the Muna.
The Muna League?
Yeah, Muna League.
Was he the one giving everybody water?
He was wiping down the floor.
Hey, we can't do Mama Abdulrahman like this, man.
It's gonna do it the whole pack.
Hey, shout out to Abdulrahman. No, Abdulrahman, wallah. The reason why for those that don't know this yet, when somebody messes with you is because they actually
Love you.
respect you. Yeah, they have respect for you. And, so I'm messing with Abdulrahman because I don't know if I would say, I did kind of maybe know him the longest. I mean, I know his brother, but I've known Abdulrahman for a while now, ever since, I went to Hanley. And, good kid, very good kid, and a very respectful family as well. But go ahead, Moqai, continue on. And what makes you feel like you're comfortable with this group of people right here?
I'm comfortable because every time we go, no matter where it is, we're always having fun. It's never like boring. It's always wherever we are, school, lunch, outside, we're always having fun.
Abdulrahman, how did you guys meet? Who, and what makes you feel like you're comfortable with this group right here?
I met everybody at school. School brought us together.
Yeah.
And like they give out great vibes.
What's you? They're laughing over here. All right, but go ahead and give out good vibes.
They give off great,
Positive?
great good vibes, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Zach, what's your story?
Go quickly one by one. Abdulrahman, like he said, preschool. He was my first ever friend ever. You know what I'm saying? I walked into preschool. I seen him. Ali, 5th grade. First time I seen him. Quick story about Ali. You know how everybody, middle school elementary, they had not a bully, but like, you know what I'm saying? And,
I was gonna say, is that why he was left Hanley? He got kicked out of Hanley after 1 year, or what?
No.
I don't know. But I won't say he's not the bully. I'm saying, but everybody had that bully. I'm not to say no names, but like, well, I don't know. He ain't never bullied me. He never bullied me. I'm just saying, he had a bully.
So he stood up to him?
No, hold on. His name's Latte.
Hey, shout out to Latte.
Yeah, it's my man. Like he never bullied me. Just get that clear. Right?
Hey, Latte used to bully Mo Ali and Abdulrahman. Zach used to beat him back. Oh, good job, Allah. Yeah, you my dog. You my dog.
Zach was the first one that.
Nice, and everybody's bully had a bully. Ali was a lot.
For real?
Yeah,
Ali was-
he was the only person, that stepped up to a latte and stuff, and if we ever had like a problem with latte, he would say,
Mo Ali.
"If we cry, we do be quiet."
All right, so shout out to Mo Ali. What's your Mo Qaid and Abdulrahman story?
He said, first time it was at the Hanley hoop runs. We was on the side, and he was just playing, and we played like 1-on-1. They played like 10 1-on-1s right there. I promise you, I'll beat him every single time.
Bro.
Right there. Well,
Every time.
every time. Ever since then, my man's, and Abdulrahman, kindergarten, but also, I knew him kindergarten, but I didn't really know him until like 5th grade, because we both went to Hanley after. You know what I'm saying? And also, at Bridge, me and Abdul Alhalemi, we ran it. I feel like I was Batman, he was, Robin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to disagree.
Psychic.
Very appreciate you guys sharing that. I wanted people to see how it all got started and stuff. So let me ask you guys this question. And so my next question, and we'll start off with you now, Abdulrahman, is what qualities do you value most in your friends, and why are they important to you? And I guess to say it in I guess in the teenager terms, and is what do you value the most in your friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you see in them? Is it trust? Is it, keeping it real with you? Is it laughing? Like, what do you value the most?
I'd probably say trust.
Trust.
Yeah, because as long as I can trust them and I can trust them with my personal stuff,
Yeah,
I consider that as a friend. You know what I mean?
for sure. We were debating about what, like it was like a month ago where we had a conversation, like, what do you categorize a person as a friend? Like, is it somebody that you just want to hang out with? Is it somebody you see in the classroom? Like, so for you, maybe trust is the big factor, the deciding factor of, calling somebody a friend or somebody that's not your friend?
Yeah, because these days there's a lot of people you can't trust, but once you find like one guy that you can trust, it's rare. It's like kind of rare to find that. You know what I mean?
For sure. Mo Qaid, going to you, what do you value when it comes down to your friends or friendships, and what's the number one quality that you see or that you would want to see from your friends?
Respect. I feel like respect plays a huge role.
All right, great answer, Mohammad Kaid. You felt like he was going to say something. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Very inspirational, Mo Qaid. We appreciate that. Abdulrahman, what do you value in your friendships, man?
Loyalty is number one.
Man.
Loyalty, true. Like, you're not gonna want a friend that is gonna turn his back on you.
This guy, Abdulrahman, is running a mafia right now, and all he cares about is loyalty.
Loyalty.
No, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Zach, what do you value in your friendships, man?
No, y'all said good answers, but I can just chill with these people. We can just sit down the whole time. We can go to we can just be in one person's house and just chill. We can. It's like you said, respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can respect each person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
All right, Mo Ali, how about you? What do you value in your friendships?
I feel like honesty plays a big role.
Honesty,
Honesty, always,
keeping it real.
Yeah, I feel like I could always trust them to keep it real with me, whether if I'm doing, if I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, or just in general, like but also it's like you could just, like, we don't have to be doing anything. We still be chilling. We'd still have fun. We could just all be in one car and we could just, that could be like,
Yeah. No, that's those are all good signs of a good friendship, is being, loyal and respectful to each other. You could trust one another, laugh with one another. I think these are all good answers. But you're saying, them keeping it real with you. And so let me ask you this question then, in all honesty. You as the person, do you accept what they tell you, even if it's not something that you want to hear? First of all, do they tell you stuff that maybe you don't want to hear, but maybe you needed to hear it?
Yeah. That's.
And do you respect it as the friend? Like, do you accept it? Like, maybe I do need to do this, or maybe I do need to do that, or do you look at it like, like, man, y'all don't know nothing, y'all my age, or something like that? You don't know anything.
No. It's always like, I respect when they, even if I don't want to hear it, I still expect them to tell me, and I won't just brush it off. Obviously, like, if they're telling me that I'm not doing something right, I'm probably doing something wrong, and I always respect it.
You nod in your head. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Does everybody agree with that statement? So y'all can call each other out, and you guys will listen to each other and actually respect what they're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously we have our differences, but
yeah.
we sometimes we don't take it, but we take it most time, But one thing we do to it, we tell each other, what's wrong, like if they're wrong or not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just need to tell someone to tighten up real
Yeah.
quick,
Can I get a scenario where y'all have done that before, or y'all don't wanna say that out loud, where somebody had to be called out for a situation and then it was responded to respectfully, or is there like a way you guys can?
Nah, it's just one person says and everybody else like agrees or something. It's not like just one situation.
Abdulrahman, you want to say something? You want to say something right quick?
No, I agree with everything they're saying. They're saying everything I would say right now.
Okay. Yeah, because I just want to let you guys know that it is your job as friends to call each other out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna hang out with people who are gonna only, like, they quote unquote, they call them yes men. You know what I mean? Like they say yes to everything and they agree to everything, then they're not helping you grow at the end of the day. Your friends should help you grow, and your friends should definitely help you try to accomplish your goals too. That's another thing. Like when it comes to friendships, you guys know that if your friends are holding you back from whatever it is that you're trying to do, then I'm not gonna lie to you, you probably shouldn't be considering that person your friend. Like if you guys all have goals, which y'all should. If you don't, you need to figure it out. Y'all in 10th and 11th grade by now. It's like, it's almost game time. Y'all like 1 or 2 years away from adulthood. Even though y'all all probably look at yourselves like y'all at that age, it's gonna be real when you graduate out of high school. So if your friends in your circle are not helping you grow as an individual or not helping you get to your goals, then I'm gonna be honest with you. You should look into getting some new friends, man. You guys should be helping each other out. If some person wants to join a sports team, y'all shouldn't be making that person feel guilty by like, yo, man, come hang out here. If that person wants to stay after school and study or do homework, or if that person wants to, whatever it may be, they want to go to the masjid to go sully, and then, you don't put them in a situation where they have to pick between two things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just in general. I think in friendships, you see that a lot. They call it peer pressure. A lot of friends like to peer pressure one another in different situations. And, I mean, obviously it happens. No friendships are perfect. But at the end of the day, your job as a friend is to be real with your friends and then, be honest with them and keep it real with them. Keep it real with them and kind of go from there. This is a quick pause break since we've already covered a couple questions. Good conversation going on so far. Go ahead and Yusuf, give a shout out to the school we were just mentioning earlier, which is our second sponsor of today, which is Hanley International Academy. After we run this ad, we are going to now talk about some funny memorable moments that these guys have had together. So shout out to Hanley International Academy. Yusuf, you seem like a pretty smart man. What elementary/middle school did you get promoted from?
The one and only Hanley International Academy.
Hanley International Academy is a school that treats every student and staff like their own family. It's even in their vision statement, educating your child like our own. Their location is 2400 Denton Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. Their phone number is 313-875-8888. The academics there are great. The athletics there are great. Thank you to the staff and administrators at Hanley for educating our leaders of tomorrow.
All right, now, first of all, give a shout out to these young fellas, man. They out here, they're talking. We appreciate them. We got some of the friends typing and then deleting. Someone on their dean, someone who reminds you of your dean. Yes, I agree with that, Billy Buckets. That's for sure. So with that said, another thing that I want to also mention, I think this is very important to mention, is that when it comes to the dean parcel. So Billy brought it up. You guys know that when it comes to the dean and when it comes to friendships, I did a little bit of research because I wanted something that you guys can maybe take with you guys for the rest of your lives, and that is, it is said in the Quran that if your friends that don't bring you, or like the friends that you don't see them as a friends for the sake of Allah, are gonna become your enemies when it comes on a day of judgment. So like the people that you hang out with that don't bring you closer to the deen or don't bring you closer to doing righteous stuff, doing the right things in this world, are going to be your enemies on the day of judgment. you know, and then they brought up examples of how, like, you know, they led you astray, they led you doing the wrong things, and, you know, obviously we're all going to be judged for our own actions. So just want to make sure that you guys kind of like understand the importance of friendship, especially when it comes to Islamically. Like, you know, literally the people that you hang out with, if you're not hanging out with them for the sake of Allah, or they're not bringing you closer to making righteous decisions, they will become your enemies when it comes to the day of judgment. So kind of a little bit of a tidbit that you could take right there. Funny, most memorable stories that you guys have with one another. Let's laugh right quick. Zach, you want to start with this? You raised your hand. What's one of the funniest moments? And why was Abdulrahman involved in this, Zach?
Nah, we got a lot of them, you know, but one thing that, like, you know, comes to my head right now is we had a heavy day one day, you know, and it was snowing. So we all just went to Lasky, you know, and we had a big, you know, just...
Snowball fight?
Yeah, you know, it was a lot of us. Like, no, it was us.
I wouldn't say snowball.
That was not a snowball. Just, you know, we just pick each other slam.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Throw snow in each other's faces. You know, it was cold. You know, everybody had like hoodies in, but it was still cold. Hands, no gloves. You know, but it was fun. You know.
No, that was the coldest day.
You know, we just kept on going around. You just followed over each other. It was fun. I don't know.
No, for sure. No, for sure. I mean, obviously these are all stories that you guys are going to remember. Abdulrahman, I'm going to go with you. Do you have like a funny, memorable story? It doesn't have to be funny necessarily. Maybe a memorable one that you remember.
The most recent one was when we went to the haunted house. Like, it was fun.
You had a good time?
Yeah, it was a great time.
Were y'all screaming?
Person in the white hoodie was screaming a lot too much. But I don't like saying names.
This one right here. Don't point no fingers.
Yeah, we don't point fingers.
Yeah. Mo Qaid, what's going on? Any funny, memorable moments that you had? By the way, Mo, as a sophomore, do you feel some type of way like all these boys are going to graduate next year and you're going to still be at the high school? You got any friends in your grade that you hang out with?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, but go back to the funny, memorable stories. You got any funny, memorable moments, Mo?
Last year, B lunch, every lunch was a memorable story. Every lunch is a new thing. We just play spin the bottle. Basically, we spin the water bottle on the table, and it lands on.
Will y'all make them do something, or?
No, everyone takes out their hand.
Smack each other or something.
Yeah, we smack.
Yeah, we just smack each
Oh.
other.
So sometimes the hoodie gets put on.
Yeah, you know, we had a good stage about the hoodie.
Yeah.
What do you mean about the hoodie?
I don't know if we can talk
I
about
don't
that.
Is it inappropriate, or I mean, y'all can share? All right, well, what is it? Like, y'all just somebody put on a hoodie, y'all just beat him up or something, like throw punches at him or something.
No, nothing like that. It's like,
Y'all pull him around, y'all spin him around.
something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say I seen some of those videos. Yeah, just want to throw that out there. Some of those videos were sent to me from some teachers, you know, just to make sure that my little brother and his friends were not acting silly. But go ahead, continue. I mean, no judgment zone. Like I said, man, listen, I am nowhere near perfect. And on my friends group, I'm going to quickly just give you guys like my circle, just to give you guys an idea. I'm not going to say no names, but, you know, I had I had two athletes, you know, people that played, what I mean, like played sports on teams. I had two guys who were really more focused on money than school, you know, so they worked a lot. I had one guy who was smart, so it was like a competition between him and I, of like almost in a way of who can get the best grades. And then, you know, I had one guy who was just like, you know, the cool guy in a way. So like we had a circle mixed with, you know, a bunch of different people. But ultimately, though, I'll tell you one thing that we did have is we had respect for teachers, and we had respect for people in general. Like we wouldn't just like we're disrespectful. We have fun. We did everything that you can think of. Anything that's in the top of your head, we did it, for better or for worse. We did. You know, I'm not going to sit here and talk about, you know, some of the stuff, but I'm just going to tell you that we had our moments. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. That's what friends are supposed to be. That you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to make mistakes. That's a part of life. Y'all young. Y'all 15, 16, 17 years old. So that's all a part of life. Just, you know, be aware of who you hang out with, though. Like, very be aware. Be cautious. You know, ultimately ask yourself, are these guys helping me grow? If the answer is no, then I just want to let you guys know, as sad as it sounds, this is going to be temporary. You know, they tell you, like, after middle school, you probably still hang around with 1 or 2 people, 3 people the most. You know, after high school, I'm married, I have kids. I don't know when was the last time I hung out with a friend from high school. It's been months, probably. So, you know, keep the closeness, keep that friendship, but just know that there's going to be a point in your life where everybody's going to be doing them. And you know, as long as you guys keep that relationship where I don't have to hang out with them. Like when I do see those guys, it's not like it's weird. No, we still have our fun times, but you know, just know that life happens. Life happens, I guess.
Hold on. I also want to talk about, we also got in the car today. You know, that's another memorable moment.
Oh yeah, the car accident one. Who was in the car?
Me, him, and Ali Wasel.
Okay.
And that was another.
Is that what happened under your chin?
Yeah.
My chin, my leg, everything.
Yeah.
Also in the story, you know, Ali came fast too. Yeah, I was on a phone call with him. He didn't know where to go and stuff.
Ali.
Yeah.
He left quick out of Fifth Hour. You know, came quick. You know.
No, because I
Took
get
us
a
to
Go ahead, tell the story, Mo.
I get a FaceTime call and I'm in class, and I'm like, "Is he FaceTime?" So I answer, and he's bleeding. There's blood on his face. I'm thinking something happened. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" And then he's just telling me, "Yo, where you at? Come." And I'm like, "Where you at?" Right? And then he tells me it's like it was in Detroit, like next to
Mount Elliott.
yeah, it was on Mount Elliott.
How did you know where they're at?
He knew because that's the way to go to Abdulrahman Station. Like,
Yeah.
Their
Ah.
station.
So we would always take that route.
Yeah,
and
but the road was closed that day. Like it was weird.
yeah, it was weird. So
he had to take a different route, but
so-
he didn't know that route yet.
I had to keep like it was so stressing. I just had to keep trying to like I went so many ways and it was like all dead ends. Like I couldn't. The roads were blocked off. But I get there and I think over the phone he's like someone died or something. So I'm like
He said someone died.
no something like that. Something like that. 'Cause-
Oh, he said I almost died or somebody almost died.
but-
Zach was.
No, it was nothing like that. But he came fast.
nah,
No, that's what's up, man. No,
Yeah, he came-
I forgot to mention that. And then I also did have, I think all of them were like this, but one of them is that friend that you can call and you know they're going to show up no matter what. I did forget to mention that. And I'm going to give him a shout out to his Fujo. Fujo, till this day, is the type of friend that I don't care what the situation is. If you called him, one, he'd answer. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm terrible at answering the phone. I'm going to be real. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm usually doing stuff. You know, I will try to be there for you. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm not the person. Like, if you had something like they say, like if you're ever in a situation, who do you call? I'm not good at answering the phone calls at all the time. You know what I'm saying? But Fujo is that guy. Fujo 100% is that guy to this day. Where if I had to call somebody, he will show up. Accident, emergency, whatever it may be. So shout out to Fujo.
Like you said, you know, just I had to think quick. I already had a car. You know what I'm saying? He came out quick and fast too. Like probably less than 7 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, that's pretty quick.
What did you just walk out of class? Like, ma'a salama, I don't care.
I just ran out. I'm like, because I know they're gonna stop me and they're gonna do like,
Would you get in trouble for it later on?
no,
Nah.
I talked to them, but I'm thinking something bad happened. I'm trying to get there right away. You know?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate you for your quick response for the sake of, you know, these guys right here. Is that your story that you want to share? I mean, I haven't gotten to you guys. Any memorable, funny story that you guys want to share or mention?
Probably one time at airtime, we're just hooping and dunking on each other and all that, and then we just start doing takedowns. It just goes crazy. And like I slammed the guy. In the
Never. I have video proof of getting slammed by somebody.
Wait, you got slammed?
No, I got video proof of him getting slammed.
That was one time.
No,
Like he gets slammed all the time.
It's a 2-minute video.
Was it Abdulrahman on Abdulrahman crime?
No, it was Abdulrahman versus somebody else.
So what did you have to do with it right now? Nothing?
Nothing.
Exactly.
He just wants to talk. That's all.
Okay. All right. Well, these guys are funny. So that's too much. Said Ali Naji. Ali Naji. Shout out to Ali Naji. Is it Ali Abdul Nagi right there? All right. Shout out to Ali Abdul Nagi. Hope you're doing well, sir. You guys are growing. Now. He's all 11th graders, huh? 11th graders. Inshallah, khair, man. So there goes some stories that these guys wanted to share. We're gonna keep this rolling. So my next question to Zach started this one, so I'm gonna let you start on this one, Mocha, to get ready. What role do your friends play in your personal growth and development? So I guess, how do your friends maybe help you grow personally?
Zach helps me grow with sports, you know. We always competing with each other, either competing with each other or on the same team dominating. Abdulrahman Wasel, he helps me like learning. Like I just learn. I catch up on things he does on a daily basis, little things, but you know, that helps a lot. Mo Ali, his dominance and confidence, I'll pick up from that every day. You know, and Abdulrahman, his comedy.
Which Abdulrahman?
Abdulrahman,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like, I don't know why he's not talking right now, but
Yeah.
he's probably the funniest person I know, bro.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's what's up. We're gonna have to get those jokes then more out of him. All right, keep it rolling, Abdulrahman. Then you, I mean, you don't have to do what he did one by one. You can just generalize in general. Like, how do your friends basically? What role do your friends play when it comes to your personal growth and development? Like, how do they help you grow as an individual?
In school, we actually compete with each other with our grades. Like, each week.
I know who's losing.
Who?
I mean, the one guy that I know is great. I hope he's not winning.
No, but each week
Yeah, I know the real
we all
winner.
sit down and we all pull up our student connection and we make sure everybody gets on their stuff.
Then what do y'all do? Y'all start laughing?
No, we don't laugh, but we do laugh. We do laugh.
But
But like it's laughing way like yo, you have to get better. It's time.
it's like,
step up.
It's like, come on, bro. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna be upfront with y'all. All right. I don't know. Maybe it's because of what you guys consider like, you know, good. Because everybody have a different definition of what's good or what's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We used to do that too as friends, and to me, nobody should be failing. Nobody. I think you guys should be holding yourselves to a way higher standard in terms of holding each other accountable when it comes to grades, because I know you guys work. You know, y'all probably all got like, you know, different kind of side jobs that y'all might be doing. But the number one priority, and I know your families will be preaching this to you guys too, is it's school right now. I don't care if you're not planning on going to college. It should be school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you guys as friends, you know, are kind of, you know, walking around with kind of average grades in my eyes, I don't know if that's how you guys view it, but in my eyes, y'all walking around with average grades, me personally, then, you know, you have to like, you know, that's when y'all probably get questioned on stuff, you know, like you guys should hold yourselves to a higher standard is what I'm trying to say. Like y'all really should be pushing each other. Maybe sometimes when y'all do hang out, y'all start working on the stuff that y'all need to start working on in terms of school so that y'all can get better grades. But just want to throw that out there. That's, you know, hold yourselves to a higher standard. But you want to add on anything else of how they help you grow personally?
No, that's pretty much it.
Zach, how do your friends help you grow as an individual?
Like you said, everybody has an individual thing, but they all help me with something. You know what I'm saying? Like I can call each one of them about something. You know, we can talk for hours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different perspective. You know, but it's all positive. You know, it's all good things. You know.
Mo Ali, how does your friends help you grow?
I feel like it's motivation. We always motivate each other. You know, like I have people that I know like if I'm having like if I know I need to change in this way, like I'll call. Like I don't know.
No, I know what you're saying. You're basically saying what you were kind of saying earlier. Like if you need to make a change,
Right.
they'll be 100 with you. They'll keep it real with you, and they'll tell you like, "Yo, you do need to change this, or you need to address that, or fix that." So, and that's good. That's very important to have in your circle.
Very.
All right. And again, going to another famous line, they say your 5 closest friends can tell a lot about a person. You know, there's a line, and I'm not going to quote it because, you know, if you don't know something Islamically, then you should not talk about it, you know, because then you're going to say something wrong, and then you don't know who might be listening, and then you just geared people to the wrong way, and that's all on you. That's fitting on you at the end of the day. But there's something that basically mentions that, there's like a hadith that says if you want to know a person, look at his 5 closest friends. So, you know, I mean, that just gives you an idea. Like, be careful who you hang out with. Like, if you hang around with, you know, drug dealers and people that, not you guys, just in general, like people that are listening. You hang around people who go out on Friday, Saturday nights to the club, and then, you know, you are going to the masjid and then next thing you know, you're hanging out with these guys later on at a restaurant, and then somebody pops in, just know that you're going to be judged by the people you're sitting next to as well. You know, like if you want to know a person, judge them by the 5 closest people. You know, their 5 closest friends. So, you know, that's something that people are going to do, unfortunately. And I mean, you shouldn't care about what people have to say to a certain extent. But eventually, why is that in the hadith? Because they know the impact a friend can have on somebody. And let's be real right now, especially at your age, you guys are going to have, sometimes people are closer to their friends than their own family, especially at your age. I know how it was. You know, I used to think my boys was everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents couldn't tell me nothing, you know, like they don't know, you know, they don't understand me, man. My friends understand me, you know, like my friends get me, my friends know what I'm thinking or what I'm going through, man. Like, and that y'all relate with one another. So it's like, man, I'm gonna ask for my friends for advice. I'm not gonna ask my parents for advice, you know, because they don't understand me. Well, you know, just know that there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to being in a good friendship. And so ultimately, you know, watch who you hang around with, because it definitely can gear and factor in your decisions in life. But going on, you already answered that. How do your friends help you grow as an individual?
It's kind of like motivation. Like once, like let's say this guy gets a car, and I don't have a car. I'm like, oh, I want to get a car now. Like whatever, like they do, I'm trying to get there. You know what I mean? We just try to help each other out to like succeed in everything, like grades, money wise, everything. You know?
No, that's good, man. That's good. You know, these answers, as much as you guys are laughing in the background, you know, I'm actually liking these answers right here. Like you guys are, you look like y'all have your heads on straight, even though, you know, I would like to see, you know, you're your only young ones, guys, man. You guys know I can do a lot in this world. I can do a lot in this world, man. So use this energy that y'all have, you know, this connection that you guys have to actually do stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it might be, but I'm just saying, like, don't just waste y'all time going through each day. And next thing you know, y'all graduate out of high school.
Yeah, going back to like the memories and stuff. I feel like we need to talk about how we ran Ham High last year.
Yeah. That's a very important topic.
Yeah, you know,
Y'all ran Ham High last year.
I feel like from February to May.
I'll say
right before the car
I'll
today.
say probably January.
January.
January till May, what?
We had it, in our hands. You know what I'm saying? I feel like.
So it's like,
Was this the E-Block stories?
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, it's probably corny now, and
It says corny now?
I'm saying like the E-Block name, but
yeah.
basically it was like called the E-Block Boys, you know, and it was still with 3 other boys, Raad and Ali Nadi and Ali Wasel. It was just us 8.
Was that when Abdulrahman used to go live on Instagram and like record himself do random stuff on Instagram live?
Never do that.
No, but right, it was just a good 8 of us, we're not even Ham High. We had the home chairman, bro. I feel like it was everybody
Right. No.
not against us, but it was all a joke. But everybody like against us. You know what I'm saying?
it was definitely E-Block versus the world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. Like, the whole school knew us, girls, boys, teachers, staff. It was the E-Block boys. You know what I'm saying? It was the hottest thing out ever. Like in the home chairman. To this day, people still call us the E-Block.
Right.
Each other.
Teachers come up with E-Block.
Yeah,
Like,
I started every
What
day.
did the E stand for?
Edwin? Not really Edwin. It's just we was.
E-Block.
It wasn't
Okay.
really like it was just like our group name. It's just
Yeah.
It's not like
it was like
Just
I
popped up.
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like we got that name from O-Block.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, something like
but
that.
then-
But
E-Block.
you don't understand. I don't think you understand. We used to come to school.
I don't think you understand.
No, we used to come to school.
Let's hear the stories, Zach.
No, for real. Like, we used to, I don't know why I'm the only one talking, but we used to come to school and like everybody used to talk about it. Like everybody.
Like they just walk up to you. What up, E-Block?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
Let me ask you this questions. All right, let me ask you this question as a questions. Question. You said teachers used to come up to you guys and ask you guys that, right?
Not more.
You just know that's the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Like
videos to
I
surface.
feel like we were cool with all our teachers.
Yeah, with basketball team, we used to go up to them, mess around, Like,
Yeah.
we used to, like,
It was
it was
E-Block,
fun, bro. Like,
E-Block
There's
versus
8 of us.
everybody.
we used to run on the group. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's good that you guys shared this because it's good that I mentioned this because, why do I like doing these shows is because, inshallah, we never know in the future, but you guys can look back at this 5 years from now, y'all gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh at this whole situation, man. Y'all gonna laugh at how young y'all were. Y'all gonna laugh at how y'all were acting today. But you guys are also gonna laugh because he got a chance to mention E-Block and y'all gonna remember those moments too. So I'm glad y'all mentioned E-Block because, y'all gonna look back at this, and I wanted this to be a show that you guys can look back on in the future as well, and remember your memories. But go ahead, Zach. What are you about to say?
And also, we were sophomores and freshmen, and we was like seniors, juniors was
Looking up to us.
Yeah, like.
Is that why? And what was going on with
Like you know what I'm saying? We had it wasn't no serious problem, but jokes.
It was
every day we come to school.
It was like an inside joke between the whole school.
Yeah,
like that. It was
E-Block versus everybody.
We used to not press people, but we used to go up to people. Like it was, man.
No, they would get pressed. When
Definitely.
Caltrey said that's not the real E-Block definition, by the way. So Caltrey want to make sure that he put that out there. All right, you can't be calling out my man Caltrey. You got copyright issues, Zach. You can't use the word E-Block, man. Abdulrahman. I had something to ask you, but I ain't gonna lie, I forgot it. If I remember, I'm gonna make sure I bring it back up. All right, so now moving on to my next question is, how do you guys navigate through conflicts or disagreements with your friends group? Because I think this is an important thing to ask, because if you guys are all just yes men, then you guys are not really friends, in my opinion. You guys should be calling each other out. Y'all should be addressing situations that need to be addressed. So how do you guys address those situations? Abdulrahman, how do y'all get through problems or maybe stuff that maybe I don't agree with? Could be as simple as picking a place to eat to as deep as not hanging out with somebody because that somebody is not a good person to hang out with. Like, how do you guys deal with these kind of issues?
I just want to say first, we barely have any problems between us. Barely. And if it is just being us, we're just being petty, hard-headed at the end of the day. But like simple stuff like going out to eat, we'll just vote on it.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Or everybody will get food from where they want, and we'll just eat together. So So we try not to cause issues within each other.
Zach, you agree with that?
Yeah, then we do Siri,
Siri, pick a number 1 through.
Or but we do have sometimes conflicts. Sometimes it is more serious than other.
Yeah.
We all got gloves. We had some problems before. We just boxed it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had serious problems. We boxed it out. Make sure they dap each other up after, and we all be all good. Be very serious sometimes. Sometimes we box for fun, and sometimes we be serious. But after that, nothing like.
We make sure there's no bad blood after that.
You know what I'm saying?
You agree with that?
Yeah, and I want to talk about a song called "The Man Talk."
The man talk.
The man talk.
Nice.
That's the worst of the worst.
That's when everyone. It's when someone is doing bad in our group, and we all of us talk to him at once.
Yeah.
So we
we just sit him down, talk to him.
Yeah.
But like Zach said, we box it out. But after that, I don't remember not one time where they were still mad at each other after that. It was always forgave each other, nothing happened. We came just back to how we used to be.
Yeah, right after that fight, it's done. No one talks about the fight, who won,
How would I
lost,
say it wasn't even
nothing.
a fight?
It's not a fight.
We don't say who won or lost.
Yeah, we don't say.
We know who won, lost in the head.
Yeah, in the head.
We don't say.
But we don't say nothing after that.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to add on to that?
I have to agree with that. And then every time we have a problem, we usually just solve it right there. We don't let it grow.
Yeah.
So we just end it right there. We talk. Let out what you're feeling, what do you think in your mind, and just agree to come to agree.
And I feel like this is one of our good qualities, that we solve problems right there. Because look at it like this. Look at it like every problem is a brick. The more problems you let stack on top, you're not going to end up seeing over that wall.
Allah. You gotta give a round of applause. Hey, come at a quote later on, and not the quote time yet.
Oh, no,
It's not time for the quote, man. That boy had a quote up his back pocket. Mohammed, you got your quote ready, or are you gonna still read it off your phone? That boy, hey, what was it? I bet you can't even repeat it again. Go ahead, repeat it again. What was it?
Like I said, for every problem is a brick. And if you let those problems stack on top, you're not going to end up seeing over that wall.
Hey man, that might be the quote I pull out today. Post it on Instagram as the reel for today, man. That was inspirational. I gotta look at the time just to make sure, because I already know y'all quote's gonna be. We'll see. All right, I gotta make sure I look at the time so I can pull that out later on. That was a good one. Moqaid, you want to add on? I asked you this question. You want to add on to that? Like, how do y'all handle y'all problems and y'all issues?
Yeah, like every problem we have, it's gone by the end of the day. Like yesterday, well,
what happened?
I don't want to talk about it, but just know any problem we have at the end of the day is solved.
That's for any relationship you should have with anybody, to be honest with you guys. Friendship, your family, your future spouses, whatever it is. They say don't go to sleep, mad at one another. It's the best way of handling the situation is to address it and squash it, so that by the time you wake up the next day, it's a new day. It's a new day, and you're back to the old ways, I guess. All right. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna ask these guys questions and see their opinions on it, and see who's So I got categories, and we're gonna see who's the winner or the number one person in the category, like the funniest, the athletic, and all that. And then we got the questions game, and we got the quote of the day. But before we do that, we got to give a shout out to our next sponsor and let these guys start thinking and getting ready. And I'm looking around and I'm trying to see Specialty Medical Center. Yusuf, we haven't given them a shout out yet. So shout out to Specialty Medical Center. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun. So stay tuned in. And by the way, I got the iPad next to me. Any comments you want to make, anything you guys want to add, I'll read it off. And we have a few of them right now. So I'll read them off after the ad. So shout out to Specialty Medical Center.
All right, Yusuf. So the other day I was playing basketball with my friends, doing what I usually do on the court. But as I was driving to the lane, I kind of hurt my knee.
Oh, man, not again.
Yeah, but this time I knew which place to go to that would take care of me the best. And that is Specialty Medical Center. Specialty Medical Center is a medical center that prides itself on patient care and its rehabilitation services. Their primary focus is developing a customized treatment plan unique to each individual patient's needs. Their center offers a full range of patient care, from diagnostic testing, pain management, physical therapy, regenerative medicine solutions, and surgical care. They currently have 2 locations, one in Dearborn and one in Sterling Heights. So if you're looking for a place that treats your medical needs the best, be sure to stop by Specialty Medical Center.
All right. Okay, we're officially back. Zach be coming home to me and trying to box. He went to sleep twice that night, said Yusuf Thabit. Just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to little big bro Yusuf Thabit on the 1s and 2s. We appreciate him. All right, so this is how it's going to go. Basically, I'm going to give these guys a category, and they're going to rank their friends. Okay, rank your friends. So I want to know actually who they think is number one. And we're not going to sit back and do 1 through 20. All right, so first and foremost, the first category is sports. Who is the best athlete from your friends group? Starting off with you, Mo Ali. Go.
This is
I know awkward is awkward. I know. You got a couple athletes.
I say probably Zach.
All right, Abdulrahman.
Okay.
Probably Zach too.
Mo.
Can I say myself?
Yes, you can.
Me.
Abdulrahman.
Zach and Mo are both up there,
That's what
but
I'm saying.
I'll give it Zach.
Zach.
Come on, bro.
All right, Zach is going with Zach. All right, I think Zach was the winner on that one. Who got the best grades out of your friends group?
Hold on.
Just
All-
overall,
the whole time or this
just
year?
this grade? Just don't
This
count.
year, the whole,
just overall in life,
Doesn't
like in your
matter.
school.
My man, they trying to go back to
No, hold on.
kindergarten. Right now, who got the best grades? The report cards just came out last week. Who got the best grades? Go.
I say me.
Oh, you lying. Come on, be for real.
Be for no.
All right, next.
I'd probably say me, but
Bro.
I thought y'all know each other's grades, but
Alright,
y'all getting confused.
What's up with y'all?
Y'all don't know what an A and a B and a C is? Because y'all should know who has the best grades.
No,
I
restart.
guess the best grades.
Mohammed Kaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mohammed
Good job,
Ali
Mo.
had the best grade.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm about to tear up right now, Mo Kaid, man. I'm proud of you. No, good job, Mohammed. I'm proud of you, man, for real.
Give the respect is due. He has an honor roll.
Honor roll? Oh, go ahead, give him a round of applause. MashaAllah
It's
alayh.
like all A's and 1B probably, right?
All A's and 1B. That's how you step up. Real talk. That's how you step up. You know? I know you weren't doing too shabby last year. but you made that turnaround. I appreciate you, Mo. I'm proud of you, man. And Abdulrahman, are y'all agreeing? Mo
Yeah,
Kaid?
Mo Kaid.
All right, so Mo Kaid won that one. Congratulations, Mo Kaid. All right, next one. The hardest worker.
Like what? Like at work or in life?
Hardest. When you're a hard worker, you're a hard worker in school. You're a hard worker at work. That's a quality that doesn't leave you no matter what the situation is.
So in life, basically.
In life, the hardest worker in life.
We can't start.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh man. Yo, you see this guy, he does his job in the classroom. You see him at work, he be busting his butt. You see him in sports, he be hustling. You should know this person in the top of your head right now. Like, it should be a person that's crossing your mind and like, yo, it's me. I mean, vote for yourself then. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Zach.
I don't want to vote, but who else would have?
All right. Zach got Zach.
I
Abdulrahman.
got myself too.
All right, Abdulrahman. Mo Kaid.
Abdulrahman Alhalemi.
That's you, right? Abdulrahman.
Abdulrahman.
Wow, congratulations, Abdulrahman Alhalemi. All right, go ahead. Give him a round of applause too, by the way, Yusuf. Get these guys. All right. So, here we go. Talks the most. Who talks the most? I mean, talks the most. You know, the biggest talker, the one that, like, you go somewhere, y'all about to go to a restaurant, and he's the one that's, like, yippity yapping, talking to the waiter, bothering the person.
No, I'll say Ali Wasel.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, but he said.
No, it could be anybody. Anybody from friends with. Is it okay? Well, okay. Then who? How about here?
Here?
Martin.
Probably. I want to say Martin.
Well, I say Zach.
Yeah, me or Ali.
Zach.
I say
Me or
Zach.
Ali.
I'll go with Ali.
Mo Ali.
Bro,
Yeah.
you serious?
I'll go with Zach. I'll go with
Mo Ali's gonna just talk about anything with anybody.
That's a good thing to have, by the way. I believe it or not, it's
Say
good to
Monday,
be
bro.
confident. It's good to be confident in when you're in the public, you know, because let's be real right now, that a lot of people, their problem is they're not confident, and so you know they start shying away in certain situations. So it's actually good to be confident, man. It's a good quality to have, you know. But obviously, you don't want to be, you know, out there like crazy. But confidence is actually good. Last one, who is the funniest out of the group?
Over here or in general?
I think we should
Ali
all say
Wasel.
Do both.
on three.
No,
Abdulrahman is neck to neck.
Right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he was probably the funniest guy. No, I don't know why he just. You know.
That's all right. I mean, because he's on the camera and he's on the show, and this is his first time ever probably doing something like this.
But
Zach,
here-
you gotta
here-
give him the benefit of the doubt.
But here, definitely Abdulrahman.
Yeah.
All right,
Ali Wasel too.
Abdulrahman Alhalemi.
Ali Wasel's up there though.
Yeah, but Ali Wasel's really like off
It's
his
naturally,
edge.
yeah,
off his
naturally.
edge, yeah.
He's not. He doesn't. It's not.
He doesn't really
actually
say jokes.
Funny. He just like.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He just does funny stuff.
Yeah.
With بغير ضاع, like they say.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
by
saying?
accident though. It's not on purpose.
Yeah, by accident. Yeah, those people are usually funny ones too, like just off their actions. All right, here we go. Questions game. Yusuf, can we get the air horn right quick to let these guys know what's about to go down? All right. So we got the questions game. Basically, it's questions off of what I said earlier. You know, so I hope you guys were listening because the answers are based off of the stuff that I was saying. So I'm gonna ask a question, Zach.
Can I step over here?
I mean, whose team you gonna be on? Their team? That's not fair. It's 3-on-2.
What's the teams right now?
All right. Right now, it's supposed to be the Abdulrahman versus Mo. Abdulrahman versus Mo. Whatever call. How about this? If they don't know the answer, say the answer. Let them do this one, okay? So basically, you guys gotta let me finish the question because I don't want no arguments saying like, "Yo, bro, you didn't even finish the question." You know what I'm saying? Let me finish it, then you can hit the buzz. If you hit the buzzer, you have to answer. So if you don't know the answer, don't hit the buzzer because if you say the wrong answer, you get a minus point. So it's best out of 3. It's just 3 questions, guys. All right. So basically, whoever gets 2 out of 3 wins it all. Number 1, Abdulrahman and Mo versus Abdulrahman and Mo. All right. So here we go. Every friendship that's not for the sake of Allah will turn into what? They will turn into your what?
Enemies.
Enemies. Correct. Go ahead and give them a round of applause.
We're the same team,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I thought we versus each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but no.
So again, every friend that's not for the sake of Allah on the day of judgment will turn into your enemy. So that is like, if there's like a deep line that you guys should really consider when it comes to your friendship, that's probably the deepest of all. To consider that because, you know, the people that, you know, there's also that famous line of, you know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer too, you know, so always, you know, consider that. Number 2, your friends should help you bring you closer to your what, and that starts with the letter G.
Goals.
Goals! I love it when it's 1-1 in the last question. You know, I don't like it when it's 2-0 because then
It's just
they
three
already won.
questions?
Just 3 questions.
All right, come on.
Last question. Here we go. Remember, let me finish it. Okay? Y'all was close. Y'all had your hand like that. You know what I'm saying? All right. They say your blank closest friends will tell you a lot about a person. What's the number?
5. I got it. 5.
Hold on, man.
You gotta let him finish. Wait, let him finish.
Who? What do I do, Yusuf?
No,
Restart it.
Another question.
That's the problem. All I had is 3 questions. Now I gotta come up with a question on top of my head right now. I gotta think about one maybe. I said, you know, they say your blank closest friends will tell you a lot about a person. The answer was 5. Your 5 closest friends will tell you a lot about a person. All right, I got one. Here we go. Let me finish the question. Choose friends that will bring you closer to your what? It starts with the letter D.
D. Got it. Wallah, we got it. Wallah, we got it.
I think we got
Wallah, we got
I
it.
think we got it.
Wallah, we got it.
I think we got it.
Wallah, we got it. Wallah, we won.
Hey.
Wallah,
Right there. Replay it because it's a little delayed on the TV.
Wallah, we got it. I got it.
Oh, that's close. All right. Anyways, what's the answer?
Dean.
Dean is correct. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. Abdulrahman Wasel and Kaid got the W. All right, here we go. David Farber, the Oz Media General with his hallway crew. What's up, fellas? Dave Farber, the hallway crew, huh? Nah, hey, hallway crew.
What up, Cuz Dave? Shout out, Cuz Dave.
Yo, you know him a little too
Dave
close,
does know
bro.
I'm already on my stuff.
You know, is that because of ISSs that you've been having lately, or?
I don't remember the last time I've been to ISS.
All right, the Oz Media General with his hallway crew. Shout out to Dave. Dave, you got me, Dave. By the way, shout out to Dave, but he got me this week, Dave. I don't know, you know, he got me, man. We play fantasy football, and his team is looking like he got me. That's what I've been telling him that all week, and he's been laughing, but at the same time, he's been annoyed by me, huh? No, he just he has great matchups this week. Like I don't think I'm gonna win this week, but he has great matchups. All right, with that said. We already did the questions game. It's advice time. So get y'all advice ready, fellas. Yeah, why not? Get your advice ready. As I tell everybody, first of all, be sure again to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all under Oz Media. Hit this like button, hit the subscribe button, share. Hopefully you learned something today. You know, I think we had some great conversations today. Shout out to these young fellas, man. They actually did a really great job. As much as I like to joke around, I think they did a very good job today. So they're about to give y'all some advice too. So hopefully they close it out the right way. Shout out to our sponsors: Balkan House, Juice Box, Qahwah House, Bees Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, Hanley Academy, and Sid Bees. We appreciate their support. I can't tell you enough how much we appreciate them. With that said, this is the advice time. Maybe I can make this quick because there is a lot of you, and I am trying to maybe post this if this is going to be the clip for social media, just so I can include everybody. But with that said, this is where we call it weekend motivation. They're going to give you guys a quote to take with you guys for this weekend and forever, so that you guys can be motivated as well. Mo Ali, you missed a quote, man, now these days, all right, Mo Ali? So I'm going to start off with you, Mo Ali. What is your weekend motivation?
I'll say a person who has no vision for his future will always be stuck in the past.
There you go. Shout out to Mo Ali. Abdulrahman, what you got for us?
Work until your bank account turns into like a phone number, you know what I mean?
Work until your bank account turns into a phone number. All right. Shout out to Abdulrahman Moqaid, a little too close right there. But go ahead, Moqaid, what you got?
Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. For every route you take to success, you'll come across failure. That's when you keep on going.
Sound like some Webster dictionary stuff right there. Shout out to Moqaid. No, that's a good quote, man. Abdulrahman?
Be yourself because everyone else is thinking. That's the best one.
Zach Big General. No, that's a good quote. Zach Big General?
True friends are never apart. Maybe in distance, but never in heart.
True friends are never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart. All right. Go ahead and give these guys a round of applause. They did a great job. These guys. Listen. First of all, I just want to tell you guys this. With all jokes aside, number one, it's not easy to come on something like this and to talk. So shout out to these guys. You know, they had the guts to do it. They had, you know, the confidence to do it. So I respect that. And they came on, you know, they laughed, but at the same time, they talked for real. You know, they said what they had to say. So again, respect to you guys for that as well. And my advice to the younger generation is, you know, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to make mistakes, but really be wary of, you know, who you surround yourself with. Like, I can't tell you guys enough of how important that is. You know, really be cautious because, you know, friends can lead you astray. Friends really can lead you astray, but friends can also motivate you. Friends can also, you know, teach you things about life, about trust, and how, you know, sometimes it's not just your blood. You know, sometimes Allah puts people in front of you. Either every person is meant to be, rather if it's a lesson or a lifelong, you know, friendship, you know, whatever it may be, you know, everything is meant to be. So take it with a grain of salt. Stay close with one another, guys, and, you know, keep in touch with one another no matter what it is. Support one another. You know, you guys will eventually maybe have your own businesses. You know, you have your weddings. You have all these things where you guys are going to have moments that you hope that your friends will be there to share it with you. And so, you know, keep that close relationship with your friends. And always remember that if it's not for the sake of Allah, if they're not bringing you closer to your goals or making you a better person, it doesn't have to just necessarily be like, yo, my friend is teaching me to go, telling me to go sully. Like, no, like your friend is telling you to don't make a mistake. That's for the sake of Allah. Your friend is telling you to stay away from this bad habit. That's for the sake of Allah. Just know that, you know, if they're not in your life to do those things, then honestly, they shouldn't be in your life. And you know, other than that, great job, fellas. Any final words, final comments that you guys want to say?
Thank you for having us on here. Appreciate it.
Of course. Anything else?
Great show.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys will get to laugh now when y'all go home and rewatch this maybe. And don't forget to share it. Everybody that's home, you know, share it. I'll be pulling the clip out later on today. I'm still going to rewatch this quote thing and see if I'm going to pick that or if I'm going to just stick with Mo Ali's brick by brick quote, which was natural. This one was like more or less natural. What'd you say?
I think we stick by that one.
That one?
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I'm going to look at it later on. But expect me to tag you guys. Thank you all for watching. This was season 3, episode 10 of The Movement.
The Movement.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. And we'll not be back next week, actually. I'm sorry. I'm actually next weekend. You know, it's a family weekend for me. You know, I wanted to just enjoy it. So we'll be back the following weekend. So we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Have a good one.